Morning guys, how are we doing? And welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I've got Mike up in front of me today. I'm in his neck of the woods, I'm in Norwich. The reason I'm in Norwich is because I am looking at test riding a bike. Now, if you do remember rightly, a little while ago in one of my videos I asked the question, what bike sort of compares to the S1000XR? That was pretty much the wrong kind of question. Basically, the question I was asking was, what bike do you think I should trade this in for? Now, obviously, I had a few comments. I had the Kawasaki Z1000SX or the Z1000 Ninja as it is now. I had the Suzuki GSX-S 1000 GT, both really good bikes, but I wouldn't trade this in for one of them. I mean, I've had the Z1000, the naked version, and I absolutely loved it, but you know, I wouldn't trade this in for one of them bikes. So I've got a little bit of a list at home, I say home, in my head if you like, of bikes that I would potentially trade this in for. Not necessarily would, but potentially. And the reason I'm saying potentially is because I've never ridden these bikes before. Now, it's no big secret, I absolutely love this XR, so it would take, you know, a hell of a bike to make me want to trade it in. And today, hopefully, I'll be test riding one of them bikes that I could potentially consider trading this in for. Obviously, you already know what bike it is by the title of this video, but you don't know what I think about it. Anyway, that is enough rambling. Next time I see you, this hopefully will look very different. Speak to you in a bit. Back, guys. As you can tell, I am not on my XR. I am on an MT10, Yamaha MT10. Now you may well ask, well, that's nothing like your XR, and I totally agree. But as you well know, if you've been following me for a while, you know that I've had a naked bike, and I absolutely loved the naked bike. And the thing is with an MT10 is the sound of it. I absolutely love the sound of an MT10. Oi, shit!
The sound of an MT10. Oi, shit!
I can't even open up because I'm in the city and just does that noise. Listen. Oh dear. So while we're riding through the city, what do I think about it? Just riding through the city. It's actually currently, I mean, I've only been on it sort of like a few minutes, but it's actually very comfortable. It's a very comfortable bike. I'm not over on handlebars as much as I thought it would be. It's not that much different, if I'm honest, to my XR in the seat position. The seat is very wide, which is quite nice because it means it sort of holds when it's all over my bum. Obviously, it's got a quick shifter up and down, same as my XR, which is good, which is something I pretty much can't live without now because I'm sad and I like toys and gadgets. But one of the main reasons why I decided to take an MT10 out is literally, well, this. That noise is... That sounds pretty good as well. Yeah, I like that. I'll tell you what, neutral's a lot easier to find than my bike. So that's one tick to the MT10. Neutral is really easy, and it just sounds phenomenal from the get-go. Listen to that! That's a really bad clutch control for me, but God, did it sound good. The guy said the actual demo bike that I could have taken out, well, he normally let out, is a bit more trick than this. This is a bit bog standard. The demo bike has got an aqua exhaust on it, and it's got a few little trick bits on it, which is fine, all well and good. But there we go. There's Mike, which is all well and good. But I wanted to hear it completely standard first, and I am not disappointed with the noise of my standard bike. This is really, really impressive. Oh, Mike. So one thing I will say is I can reach the floor flat-footed on both feet, which is nice. Can't quite do it on the XR. I do feel a little bit more comfortable when it comes to traffic lights and stuff. We've actually got these bikes for like 2 hours. Normally on a test ride they say right an hour you want the bike back, but you know, the salesman at Tinkler's Yamaha was just like, no, don't come back unless you've been out for 2 hours, because you will not get a proper feel for the bike. Which is I mean, I was back to that. You know, most places are like, you know, you want it back within the hour. Tinkler's, Yamaha Tinkler's in Norwich are like, no, 2 hours, otherwise you don't get a real feel for the bike. So yeah, that was quite nice. So we're going to be heading off towards sort of Chroma way, sort of a bit more open roads, and we can actually stretch the legs of these bikes a little bit. I mean, I'm never ever going to be proper stretching the legs of this bike, but you know, get a bit more of an idea about the bike. Oh, my clutch control is awful. Anyway, we're going to get out of the city, and I'll come back to you when I'm probably grinning here from here, screaming like a little girl about how much fun this bike is. Speak to you in a bit. So welcome back, guys. Mike is now behind me because we've been having a little bit of fun without the camera rolling. So what do I think of the MT10? Well, I mean, how can you not like it? It's so much fun. I have been giggling like a little schoolgirl. The power delivery compared to my XR is night and day. It really is. I mean, that was in 4th gear pull away. That was just phenomenal. And basically the reason why I took an MT10 out and I'm trying to compare it to an XR, I mean, you can't really compare an XR to an MT10, I know that, I ain't stupid, but I'm thinking, do I go back to the naked style bike, or do I stick with, you know, the upright tourer type bike? And I'm going to be honest, right this second, I really don't know. You know, I've got to appreciate I'm just on a test ride, so whatever I take out, to me on a test ride is going to be fantastic because it's different, it's new. But looking at it on a serious level, would I trade my XR in for an MT10? I mean, the way I'm feeling right now, probably yeah, I'll probably do it tomorrow. But on a long-term ownership of an MT10, bearing in mind that, you know, I like to go on tours, I like to go away on a bike, you know, I have the panniers, I have the top box. It means on a naked bike like I used to, it'd be backpacks and, you know, soft luggage, which ain't, I don't really like soft luggage. I prefer the hard panniers and stuff. That all being said, the grin factor, the fun factor alone on an MT10 it's just absolutely great fun. So I'm going to be honest, right this second I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. I'm so mature. This bike is absolutely brilliant. I love it. Hope Mike's having as much fun as I am. This is brilliant. I love it. It sounds really nice, the MT09. Not as nice as the MT10, don't get me wrong. This is, oh. So one thing that did sort of surprise me, which I don't know why it surprised me, but the salesman said to me that these bikes only do about 30 miles to the gallon, 33 if you're really nice with it, which, I mean, it shouldn't be much of a surprise. It's an R1 engine in like the naked form, but yeah, I mean, that's a big sort of off-put for me. My bike does about 50-ish miles to the gallon. At 200, you know, maybe 220, 230 miles to a tank when I'm being nice with it. Gosh, it's a bit bumpy actually. So that is a little bit of a downside for me personally, is the fuel consumption. It's going to be a very juicy bike compared to what I've got now. I mean, some people think the XR is juicy, I don't. I think it's brilliant, but yeah, 30 miles a gallon is it's quite thirsty. Oh, we're running out of fuel already. Oh, I'm not used to having an old key, but there you go. But yeah, look at that. MT10. It's a lovely looking bike, isn't it? It's so nice. Really like this blue colour around the wheels, and you know, the grey and the blue just sets it off really nicely. I mean, look at this seat. That's what I say about the seat. Look how wide the seat is. It's huge. I don't think I've got a little bum, so yeah. Sand exhaust, but it's all about that engine for me. That engine sounds, oh, it just sounds great. Indicates a little bit on the ski width, but I really like it. I like it a bit too much, if I'm honest. Only thing I don't like about the looks of it is when you turn the ignition on, only the right side light comes on. The left side light's like the high beam, and it's a really irritating thing for me. I really hate the idea of bikes have one light on and one light off. I'd rather have both on. So my bike obviously has the day running lights. But yeah, this is good fun. Anyway, we're going to carry on, I suppose. Whoa, front wheels up! I love it. Absolutely love it. Right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Me and Mike had a bit of a stop off and a chat about the bikes we like, we don't like. Mike actually likes the MT10 quite a lot. I did have a quick go on it. It is actually a very good bike. Sounds awesome. It's a little bit more upright than this one, so it's probably a little bit more comfortable. But trying to compare sort of all three bikes together, my bike and these two, is just going to be hard work. So we'll keep it just to the MT10, it make it a lot easier. So while I've had a bit of a play, what don't I like about the MT10? Well, I'm going to be honest, there's not a great deal that I don't like about it. I mean, yeah, it's a little bit harsh suspension. You know, it's not very soft, but I didn't really expect it to be. The brakes on both these Yamahas, the brakes have been a bit naff. I find them a bit wooden, I suppose. But you know, they'll stop you. You ain't got the brakes, they will stop you. But I just find that with my bike, you sort of, the minute you start pulling the lever, you can feel the brakes coming in. These seem a little bit lame when it comes to braking. Another thing I don't like about the bike, it's got that stupid, like I said when we stopped earlier on, it's that stupid light at the front. Got that one side's on and the other side's off. I really don't like that about the about bikes. Why they have to have two separate lights? Just makes them look a bit cockeyed, I suppose. But other than that, really, I mean, that's all I really don't like about it, which is a problem because I wanted to really dislike it and I can't. I mean, it's very easy to handle. I mean, it's literally no different to my bike. It's very flickable. Oh shit! Man, absolutely shit myself. If you looked at the mirrors, then you would have seen legs out flayed side by side. I absolutely shit myself. It's a sound, I love it. I'm a little bit smitten with the MT10, mate. I didn't want to be. I really like this.